Alright, that's some gameplay with the other character. This game's pretty cool. I do wish it had, like, better hitboxes for the player because like every enemy in this game has better hitboxes and priority than you. A couple of the bosses, the big experiment guy and that Akuma bootleg, they break out of your S string, so you really have to approach them differently. I started having less trouble with those bosses when I would parry, or then wait for them to come by, do the Tatsu, and then go into dash attacks, but unfortunately a lot of the combos don't seem to work on them, which kind of makes it feel unfun. Can't skip this ending. It's a nice little short game. This game definitely gets the whole less is more thing than a lot of other beat 'em ups that come out. This is actually like about arcade length, about Final Fight length, which is what I like. I like more short, easily digestible beat 'em ups than the ones that are like 8 hours long. So there's actually a practice in this game, which is pretty cool. So I've got these two almost maxed out, I think. Let's try this. Nice. It's nice how the developer put a corner on the right side so you could actually do more combos. It even said there in English, there's no mooks here, so you can fight pretty honest. Probably the best way to lab the bosses. This game is legit. I'm getting crazy experience for doing these combos. Next few bosses are going to be a lot harder to do that on, though, because they break out of S string. These first two bosses don't. Oops. Sucks when he does that, you get the counter. Parry, you can't punish because he goes off into the Shadow Realm. The off-axis. Nice. Seems like you don't even need to bother leveling up in the campaign. You just do it right here. A lot harder to pull off those combos in the actual campaign because all the mooks spawn. It gets pretty hectic. Alright, let's keep going. Two more bosses after this one. See if I can beat Bootleg Akuma after this boss. It might be challenging. You definitely have to approach him differently because he breaks out of S string like the level 3 boss. The level ups are nuts. Getting so many level ups because I'm doing like max damage combos. There's no like state limit in this game. It seems like it's the amount of hits that you do. Also, you have like a MP like mana system in this game, so you couldn't go on forever anyway. Definitely does help to have. Does help to have some B&Bs learned though. Nice. 1 CC on boss rush. This might make a fun little speed run. I also gain like 10 levels too. The leveling system's actually pretty cool because it does reward actually learning the combo system. It's just the problem is you can't really use it that much in the campaign. Oh, it keeps going, huh? Now it's not going to be fun. Am I gonna fight two bootleg Akumas? What's gonna happen here? Yeah. Dude, why was that a 3-star? That was a pretty clean fight. Totally exploited their AI. I'm guessing I'm just gonna fight all the bosses again, but this kind of has the problem of Neo 2's, Neo 1's endgame. They're giving you double bosses and there's only 6 bosses in the game, so it's not particularly interesting. Still, it is fun to get a parry and then punish both of them. Definitely a very satisfying mechanic. Not doing any attacks I can parry. Alright. He got out of it somehow. Oops. Wonder if I get any health back. First loop was pretty easy. Got a decent bearing on the bosses, but now that it's 2-on-1, a little harder. This definitely has Neo 1 syndrome, though. The game has 999 floors of same 30 bosses. I feel like the boss rush should have just ended already. Leveled up Tatsu's beast. Makes even the bosses that break out of S-strings, makes them a breeze pretty much. Especially if he can land a parry. Parry's what makes this possible, really. There's like an extra mode where you can, I guess, have some kind of Musou type population of enemies. 3-on-1. Wow. How am I gonna deal with this? Oops. Alright, 2 of them are almost done. Okay, I swear I parried that. Didn't come out for some reason. Animation's like instant, but the window is very small. It'll take a while to grind out the muscle memory, just like any other kind of game, really. Alright, what's going to throw at me for level 12? I hope that it will end here. It's getting a little bit repetitive. Still manageable, but there's not enough bosses to really warrant it being like this. No, 2 Akumas. He's gotta go. Alright, what's next? Is that it? I don't know if I want to do more rounds of the same 6 bosses. Not a lot of variety there. This game's fun though. I'm enjoying this. I've been liking this way more than I thought I would. Is there still more? Oh, well there you go. Now I have to watch the ending again. I can't skip it. Oh, GG. So you get your full moveset at level 20, you get that big, like, smart bomb type thing, and then past that point, I think it's just stats. I definitely noticed towards the end of that run, I was doing a lot more damage. A little annoying I can't skip this. I've already watched it like 3 times today. My stimulus check today, hoping that I can get a copy of PS5 or a new graphics card, but everybody else has the same thought, so... At least one that's not in one of those stupid bundles with, like, The Last of Us 2 and, like, random crap I don't need. Would be nice, but I'm not counting on it. I already bought a new capture card, so there's not really a whole lot else I need for the channel at the moment. That's accessible anyway. Well, there you go. There's some more Rushing Beat of Rage gameplay. It looks janky. It's not a good-looking game, but it's got that kind of indie game charm to it. It definitely feels like an XNA type game, where it doesn't look that great, but there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. Controls are pretty simple. It's very, very arcade stick friendly. A lot of beat 'em ups are not these days, so you gotta respect it. Wonder if that's the developer at the top. Apparently not many people have bought this. Very fun little enjoyable game. I don't know if there's like unlockables or anything. Doesn't seem like there are. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. That's most of the... I started at level 3, so about halfway through with Monica, that character I was playing, and then I did boss rush. Speed runs for this might actually happen. It's like the perfect little speed run for me. I haven't done any speed running in a while. Last speed runs I did was Streets of Rage 4 and Assault Spy. I also did boss rush speed runs in Assault Spy, so I might do that here as well, but it's kind of repetitive. You can tell that this was made with like a shoestring budget. There weren't that much money or anything involved in making it, but it's got a lot of heart. The mechanics are actually quite good. I feel like it could use like a dash or a dodge or something so that you could reposition yourself. Also, the parry is not omnidirectional, so sometimes you get into situations where you do parry something correctly, but because you're not facing the right direction, you get hit anyway. That definitely does feel a little bit janky. It's a little odd how the combo system can really only be enjoyed in the boss rush mode. If you try to do it in the main modes, the campaign, the run, or whatever you want to call it, then it's like very impractical, and that's kind of a shame. Anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll definitely be playing more of this while I wait for some more releases to come out. Thanks for watching.